It's true, yeah.
Can go to the jungle, but then AM's going to have a good time. So I think a matchup that AM does very well in, if he plays it right, I will...
Both actually.
I'm like, what are you thinking of here?
No, like the phrase ward bitch, for example. That's something. No cargo on it. Looks like nothing on it. But that's a phrase that's fallen out because it has to be right around the corner.
All right, Andrew, it's not looking good for 4 anchors, and...
No, it's really not.
I think it's where they just have to find a couple of good fights. Use the bounty hunter to give them some intel, snowball, catch VP going in one at a time, but they find Boogie. This is not how they want these fights to begin.
Okay, Illidan getting low, though. He doesn't survive. He blinks out, but still dies to the DOTs of the Ember. Oh, Lil, he gets off the ultimate, but will die as soon as it comes out. This could be the fight that they've been looking for. Could be a deny from the Bane. Yes, nicely played by FNG on the other side of it. Phobos going blow for blow with Matumba Man. I don't think Phobos is going to win this duel. No, certainly not. And then back on the other side, it's G trying to defend his tower. The man against the world. He may be tanky, but can he take on 4? Nemphy diving in deep. He's got the buff from the Dark Seer. No Flame Guard for another few seconds. G standing his ground pretty damn well here. Pops the mech, but Volix baits it out with the cold embrace and lives.
For 4 anchors. Wow. They just got caught off guard in general. They saw the bounty hunter. They didn't expect 3 or 4 heroes. They certainly didn't expect the entire 5-man squad to just descend upon them. And that was the one way 4 anchors were going to win a fight at that point, is just to dogpile on heroes that didn't have their team with them, as we will see Boogie caught out and dealt with in the river. Let's give the Anti-Mage a little bit of gold, and with that, he has completed Battle Fury, but he gets caught.
Whoa, in comes Nemphy, but now Nemphy's out of mana. He's in pretty deep for this. Mana Boy does a lot of damage. I think a worthy trade for the Ember Spirit if he can get out of here, but that certainly won't happen. Still gets a solo kill, and given how far behind he was earlier in this game, that's a nice little go down uncontested. They trade 1 for 1, but they only give up a tier 1.
Or I guess the other option is maybe Illidan sits on just a Bassi and Tusk gets Vlad's, but he's not always going to be with AM is really the issue. They're going on mid though.
Yeah, here we go. Matumba Man gets speed grip, but he's able to break it. Oh, how nice. The bounty hunter gets left behind. They'll finish him off with ice shards. Now Volix on the backside. May get left behind, but has an Arctic burn. Song of the Siren from Lil sets it up, and this Wyvern's definitely going to fall. All the while,
they got Trixie too. What a play by Lil. He can net him.
Oh,
I don't know if he can kill him, though.
Okay, he gets to the net over there. The Wyvern dies to the Walrus Punch, and yeah, the DP home, knowing that there's no ensnare to get him.
Meanwhile, your Anti-Mage pushing him bottom. Matumba Man's coming. It looks like maybe he's lagging. He kind of stutter-stepped on the creeps. Oh, he was waiting for the blink out. He catches Illidan on the retreat. Didn't know he was coming. Ends up going down. He had vision of the Slark there for like 3 seconds. The way this game started, Andrew, I really assumed that, to be honest, like VP were just going to snowball it. 4 protect 1 with the fast mech on Viper. NAS is free farm, so that has not been the case at all.
Yeah, Matumba Man just goes cruising in. The Stark Pack doing wonders. He finishes off the Bane. 1 mech gets used, but it just does so little. Phobos falls straight away. Now G, he's all isolated. He's stuck alone. He goes down.
Constructing here.
VP are falling apart. It's 16-11, and now they're losing structures.
Oh man, he's just waiting on the high ground. I just think VP's been caught off guard by 4 anchors 5-man. Honestly, they're like, okay, we're just gonna play this a little more patiently, let AM farm 4-man with the mech. They just haven't had that opening. Illidan blinks in, he'll get almost killed instantly by Matumba Man. There's your chains. They run him down. 4 anchors crushing your direct TI invites, VP. It's a godlike streak for Matumba. Chains will find DK Phobos, and this ball just keeps on rolling forward. They'll look to bring him down as well. Boogie, for now, a bit isolated. They bring forward Matumba Man. He goes on to Genome. While that's happening, they also almost finish off the Tusk in the end. Denied by the sleep. Nice play by FNG. Still, though, 4 anchors crushed forward. Looking for FNG with the Splinter Blast. They'll find him. The Arctic Burn doing work. Another kill. He's beyond godlike twice now. This just might be over. He leaps onto Lil on the high ground. Kills him before he can even zone. It's a team wipe once more. Tap out, honestly. You're not coming back.
Yesterday that 50 extra gold for each ally. Remember, there's a lot of allies in those kind of team fights, so that really compounds quickly. Now it's tier 3 at top, taking a lot of damage. Matumba Man forces out the glitch, just mans up onto Illidan. Illidan's gonna fall here. He gets off a mana void, but it does next to nothing.
They seem like they're really tilting. They're just running in one at a time, playing very cocky, and Matumba Man solo sieging the enemy base.
Wow, this is...
And like you said, they're up against track gold. Like, even if you win into the creep wave, right after he saw the Ember Spirit, he's going to be cursed quickly. Is there any sort of follow-up? There is! Leaping on in, they mech him up, they zone to keep him alive. But can VP re-engage? What's the follow-up to this is the question. They get the tracks out. They've already got 2, and this could get real ugly real quickly. There's the back, and now G surrounded, pounded, and brought down. Matumba Man hunting. He wants to die.
Well, Phobos tries to slow him down, hits him with a Walrus Punch. FNG gets left behind, the snowball charging up. Who knows where it's going? Right on to Nemphy. All the while, Matamba Man goes in onto Lil. Naga's going to go down. And on the backside there, yep, Tusk got picked off as well. A 4 for nil rather. Anti-Mage, the one hero that survives for the Dire side. And I don't think this lone defender will be able to do too much against the high ground siege. Dire.
And now they have level 2 track, and BP are like, yep, we're not stopping this snowball out of control. It looks like such a tiny lead they had at the early game now when you look at the graph, but it was really a substantial lead at 14 minutes. They had,
like 4K,
especially
5K.
the way the gold was distributed. Pre-farm AM, it shut down the enemy Ember super hard, and that's a hero that needs to have a decent start, so usually to have an impact.
Yeah.
And they had a really fast mech, but it was that one big fight top. They trickled in one by one. They got caught off guard by the 4 anchors aggression, and then from there, just 4 anchors all the way.
Yeah, I'm glad we talked about Bounty Hunter in the context we did during